The family of the little bakery, in a quiet little town, nestled among cobblestone streets, stood a small bakery. For generations, the Miller family had poured their hearts into every loaf and every pastry. But times were changing. The shine of big chain coffee shops and supermarket bread was dimming the warm glow of their little shop. Empty chairs and quiet mornings became their new normal. It felt like the oven's warmth was fading, and with it, the family's dream. Every day, Mr. and Mrs. Miller would look at each other with worried eyes, the weight of their legacy heavy on their shoulders. They had tried everything, but nothing seemed to bring the laughter and chatter back into their beloved bakery. One afternoon, their daughter Lily found her father sitting alone, staring at an old family recipe book. Seeing his sadness, a spark ignited in her heart. She couldn't let their story end this way. That night, she dusted off her grandmother's old apron and got to work. She wasn't just following recipes, she was reimagining them. She infused the classic sourdough with rosemary and sun-dried tomatoes. She swirled lavender and honey into sweet buns, and she crafted cookies that looked like little pieces of sunshine. Her creations weren't just new, they were filled with the hope and love she had for her family and their home. Hesitantly, they placed Lily's creations in the window. The first to stop was old Mrs. Gable, drawn in by the fragrant scent of lavender. She bought a bun, and her smile was the first ray of hope they'd seen in months. The next day, she returned with a friend. Soon, word of the sunshine cookies and the hugging bread, as the children called it, spread through the town like wildfire. People weren't just coming for bread, they were coming for a taste of something made with genuine care. The gentle chime of the door's bell, once a rare sound, now sang a constant, happy tune. The bakery transformed. It was no longer just a place to buy bread, it became the heart of the community. Neighbors who hadn't spoken in years reconnected over coffee and Lily's latest scone creation. Children would press their faces against the glass, watching the Millers work their magic, their laughter filling every corner. The bakery was alive with stories, friendships, and the comforting aroma of fresh baking love. The Millers weren't just selling food, they were serving up warmth, connection, and a sense of belonging. The empty chairs were now filled with the warmth of human connection. Looking at their bustling shop, filled with smiling faces, the Millers finally understood. The secret to their success wasn't in a rare spice or a complicated technique. It was something they had all along, something Lily had simply reminded them of. The most important ingredient, the one that made their bread rise and their community thrive, was kindness. It was the love baked into every loaf, the care poured into every cup of coffee, and the genuine smiles they shared with every single person who walked through their door. They learned that when you lead with your heart, you don't just run a business, you build a family. And that's the story of the little bakery that rediscovered its soul, too. A reminder that sometimes the simplest things, like a kind word or a shared meal, hold the most power. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with us. If this story warmed your heart, please give it a like and subscribe for more tales that celebrate the good in the world. See you next time.